Hello, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. Today I am going to be working on this brown, oh so brown, two-door hatchback. Looking like a little Yaris or something. Oh, what is it? It's called a Genesis. It's a nice and bland name. So, let's remind ourselves even. Let's remember what's going on. Ah yes, so replaced the battery, but unable to start the car. So obviously the alternator's knackered. I don't see why they're replacing the battery, but they're paying us. Oh, I missed. How much they're paying us? Was it 100 or 1,000? 1,000 uzds. Alright. Let's get cracking. So, let's find the alternator. I know where the battery is. Whoop. Nice and easy. That's their new battery. Alright. They said replaced us, but it didn't necessarily say putting a new one in, maybe. Right then. So, that's the alternator. Crikey, got it on first hit. Oh, it's telling me I need to remove this serpentine belt, which I've never heard of before. And then it's got the strange bolts that meet. It's like one long double-headed bolt until you unscrew one. Okay, so that's that taken off, and now click on things until you can see what you want. And the battery, well, that should just pop out. Yep, 2%. Now you see, what I could have a little charging. I mean, I suppose in the future it's going to be more important to have electricity charging points in garages because there's going to be more electric cars. But it's much easier than storing fuel, you know, gasoline or whatever you want to call it these days. Right, so I need a new alternator unless I can fix it. Let's check the fixings. There's the magic vice. Oh, I can fix the battery. Oh, I can fix them both. So, $170 to repair a battery, okay. And $237 to repair an alter, you know, whatever. I wonder how much they'd have cost new. Let's go and check. Let's get stuck in the menus. Should have checked first, but you know, there's only so many times you can walk across the garage without getting bored. Battery B for battery 350, so I saved a bit there, and alternator, that was first. Alphabetically, yeah, so we saved some cash there. Customer will be none the wiser. And Christ, you could just clean that battery and it would look like a new one. Right, let's stick the alternator back on. In assemble mode. There we go. 100%. Well, I'm not sure reconditioning stuff really takes it back to 100%, but I'm going to go with whatevs. Alright, and you'll also be needing this battery that I've polished. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. Job done, record time. Thanks for the money. Chink. Yes, next order please. Alright, remembering that the loading screen goes black. Maybe we should just cut these out. Alright, here we go. And it's time to repair the exhaust on this Revton van. My car has become really loud. My muffler is probably damaged. It shouldn't be so funny, but there you go. Alright, let's stick that puppy up in the air. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go and check out his muffler. Oh, it does look kind of rusty. That's right, now we're inside it, so that's the best place to check it. So, what's this bit I've clicked on? Muffler rear, condition unknown. So unscrew that puppy. Don't know why we're unscrewing puppies. Sounds a little bit mean. Do I also need to check his muffler middle? Oh dear. Whoops daisy. Muffler middle off please. Let's see what else is part of the exhaust. That's it, isn't it? That just, oh, do we need to worry about them? What's that bit? Catalytic converter. Nah, I didn't complain about that. Right, let's see if we can fix these bad boys. I'm all about the fixing. Nope, no parts can be repaired. I can't escape out of that little... It's like a dialogue box. No, it's not like a dialogue box in Windows. At least I can actually escape out of those usually. Right. And I'm looking for mufflers or something. I've already forgotten. Muffler middle 350 and muffler rear. That's like $600. How much am I being paid? $900. Oh, well, fair enough. Oh, I should check my how badly damaged were they. Muffler middle 3, muffler rear 23. Yeah, they're pretty knackered. Okay, so new mufflers. Muffler middle. Muffler rear. Yep, awesome. Okay, let's reassemble. Avengers reassemble. Avengers assemble mode. Right, so yes, green. Whoops, green. Awesome. Let's stick you on with the bolting. The bolt. The bolt. Awesomes. And then we'll stick on some exhaust. That's the exhaust pipe rear. Just a pipe, nothing important here. And then your muffler back box, whatever it was called, muffler rear. Bolt that little chappy on. Alright, job done, I think. Okay, let's bring it back down to earth. Let's bring it all back to you. Alright, so, what's that reflection of I can see? So it's like everything in this place reflects except for me. Ooh, I'm the ghostly mechanic. Right, okay, let's check the list. Checking it twice. Okay. Oh yeah. Whipping through these orders. Alright, next order rolling in. That's a nice little black number. Perform the desk drive. A desk drive? Well, it's kind of a desk drive, I suppose. Perform a test drive. Take the hair out of my mouth. Repair the steering. The steering feels really loose. Could you check it? Check it out. That's a sporty little number. 4-door. Family, eh? Okay. Drive to the test track. Yes. Inexplicable mouse porting. Load. Here we go. We've arrived at the test track. So, the steering's meant to feel really weird. Reflection in your wing mirrors is a little bit off. Oops. Don't worry, I'm sure that'll buff out. Right. Oh, see, it's kind of waggling about a bit. Was that just me? My God, the braking was appalling. I just have to stop in this area. Doesn't matter how. Alright. Round to the next bit, which is what, the slalom. That's the slalom. Now it's time for the jibbly jibblabs. Jibbly jibbly blah 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 blah. Oh yes, jibbly blah blah. You should try singing here. Whoops. Oops, stop. Don't crash it again. Oh, just didn't crash it again. And stop. So, I hope when we get back to the garage, there isn't a great big flat spot on the front left where I've kind of made it look different. No, amazing. It looks absolutely fine. It's obviously the rubber walls at the test track. I mean, you wouldn't have a test track with concrete or brick walls now, would you? Alright, so forgot what I was doing. Steering of some sort. Repair the steering. That's a little bit vague. Okay, I guess the steering will be related to the wheels. I mean, it makes sense logically. Why can't I Everything seems... oh, hang on. Power steering rack. That's a little bit foobarred. But I can't click on that. Is that part of the engine, bizarrely? Huh. Well, let's see. It's a little bit weird about what's part of the engine and what isn't, I think. Either that or I still don't know what I'm doing, which is entirely possible. That bit. No, we can't click on it here either. Oh, this camera is just so frustrating. Right, this bit. I want that bit. I want that one. Okay, back to the wheel. Maybe I need to raise it up to... Can I raise it up now with one wheel off? I can. Wow, balanced on its little jack. Okay, I guess that's probably not the best way of doing things, but still. Well, that's a red thing too. What's that? Rubber brushing. Oh no, maybe it's just red because it's yeah, okay. So I need to take this bit off. So the only time I can click on it to work out how it's connected is when it's up on the wheels, up on the ramp, sorry. But I can't work on it when it's up on the ramp. I'm not allowed to work on the wheels, am I? I guess it's all part of being a mechanic, knowing how you do this stuff in order. And that's what we're simulating here, after all. Gosh darn it! Right, so let's take these off. Okay, let's not take them off yet. Oh, I need to. Was there? Ah, I see. Okay, it's the outer tie rod. I had one of those in the first episode, like little drills. It looks like. Right, slide that off. I guess I have to do the same on the other side. Taking. Oh, where's my cursor gone? Seriously. That's the wheel off, and then we want to take off the outer tie rod. It's the sort of stuff that your mechanic, well, my mechanic would say to me, and it's like they're making up words. It's like, we've had to replace your bush rod. Like, yeah, you're just making this stuff up. I mean, they even occasionally show you a lump of metals if they're that's what we took out. Well, yeah, that could have been sitting there. You could show that to every customer. Half of us wouldn't have a gosh darn clue what you're talking about. Right, okay, so now I should be able to remove this hovering piece of power steering rack. Yep, just lifts out. Okay, so if I examine condition, everything else seems fine. Although we did see that bush earlier on, don't I? Oh, was that it in there? Or was that just red for some other reason? Rubber bushing. Condition unknown. Oh, 95%. Okay, well, let's stuff that back in. Otherwise we'll just forget it later on. And I'll never find that if I didn't remember where it was. Okay, so can I repair them? It's the question on everyone's... well, question on my mouth. On my mouth? On my tongue. No repairable parts, and I can't escape out of that irritating little dialogue box. So, off we are to buy... what are we off to buy? Outer tie rods, they're knackered. Is there not two of those? Would you not show them both separately? Oh. Oh, I see. That's ordered by quality. So it's just the power steering rack that needs to replace. Alright. Power steering rack. It's got faint, amusing connotations. Power steering rack. Which helps me to remember it. P for power steering rack. 1500 uzds. Good grief. Ah, he's paying us £3,000. Okay. Alright. I'm prepared to spend. Alright. Awesome. And then let's... oh yeah, put the hovering piece back in first. So back on assemble mode. Hide show parts condition. What's going on? I go into assemble mode. Do I have to? Oh, it's on assemble mode. Whatever. It's confusing me. Yes, there. Yes, that. Okay. So then I have to pop it back down. And replace all the bits. So it was this thing here, inner tie rod, and then the outer tie rod. Guess that kind of makes sense, and that bolts in. And then we stick on the wheel. Moment to tighten up in a cross fashion. And then do the same on this side. Stoop and stoop. Bolt, bolt, bolt. Wheel, wheel, wheel. Bolt. Yeah, it's just something faintly satisfying about it, even though it's all relatively simplistic. Okay. Information, no parts to assemble. I've not seen it say that before. Good grief. That's nice and tucked away in the corner, isn't it? So does that mean I'm ready to give it him back? Or her? Assumptions. Repaired. Yes. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's make this the last order for now. See what fun. Replace the fuel pump. Wow, is that a thing? You're driving on fumes and overheated the fuel pump. I suppose the fuel pump's working hard to move stuff that isn't there, I guess. Anyway, yes is the answer to that question. I know how to access that. Sticking it up in the air. Okay. And your fuel pump, I just have to levitate through the car, is this bit. This bit. Let's take out these bolts. Slide it out. Fuel pump 1%. And then we have to consult the magic vice. Who, Mr. Magic Vice? Nope. No fuel pump fixings for my vice. Okay, so we need a fuel pump. F fuel. Pump 320. Now, isn't that more than they're offering me? No. If I had the memory, Okay, so fuel pump, bash. That's why they've got big hazard signs on, so you don't walk straight into them. And do the levitation, do the car trick. Make sure you're assembling, and click once, click twice, click a third and fourth. Nope, come on. There we go. Slide that little puppy in. And then stick the bolts in. Go on, bolt in. That's right, I'll just hold it above where you are. That seemed to work. And then drop the car back down. Job done. I'm going to go for my lunch. Yeah, well. Good. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Unless you were looking for a reflection, in which case you won't have seen me at all. Yes, come back soon for more car mechanic nonsense. I've no idea how much money I've got or anything. I could be maybe I could be buying upgrades. Well, we'll check that next time. Alright, thank you very much for watching.